Hello, everyone. I actually think simulcasting's working. Is that true, though? It is, I guess. Let me go over to, I guess not the main screen, but the full cam screen, so you can see my beautiful face. Hi, how's it going? Why does it say red? On the bitrate. Interesting. It should not be red on the bitrate. I need a better setup for live stream, like full screen shit. uh, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So for some reason, can I change that? Okay, well, at the very least, we're live on Twitch and YouTube, which is great because it's been a while since we've been live on Twitch and YouTube. And YouTube at the same time. For some reason, we'll get to that in a second, it wasn't working. Apparently, the encoder I was using for, well, my just recordings and like streaming to YouTube is not compatible. Like, I was using a newer encoder because my graphics card has that encoder, and apparently that doesn't work for Twitch for reasons. But apparently they also can't handle 6,000 kilobytes, even though on their website they say 6,000 kilobytes. So I guess I have to lower that a little bit. On YouTube, though, they handle 10,000. So yeah, hi, Clearwolf, Tetsu. How's it going? Days mostly been spent playing Legend of Arceus. I want to play through that game again myself, in my own free time, mind you. I've actually recently played through most of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. I kind of hyped myself up for Let's Go Johto, thinking they were actually going to do it, and they didn't. So I've been playing through that again. Some of Gen 1 and Gen 2 I can just go back to and play nonstop. Though I've only been playing it in increments of like, a couple times a week, like 30 minutes here and there. But tech issues are always a pain. They are always a pain. I'm legitimately surprised it was just the encoder. And the only reason I figured that out is when I spent hours Googling it the other day. I came across one forum post that was like, yo, hey, maybe lower the new, I don't even know the name of it. It's like, let's see. So yeah, on YouTube, I've been using NVIDIA NVENC, HVAC, whatever the hell it's called. And apparently oh shit. Is the video only in 720p? No, it's 1080. Oh, it's unchecked. Sorry. I saw rescaling output to 720 and I was like, that should not be selected anymore. Hey, Destron. But yeah, the encoder I was using just doesn't work on Twitch. So that's why we couldn't simulcast for a while. Very unfortunate. But it looks like we are good to go. And hey, it's no longer showing red error marks on Twitch, so that's good. I will have to lower the bitrate on Twitch from 6,000 to, I'll just do 5,500 or something. That should be good. I very rarely, outside of the broken laptop or old laptop day streams from last month, do full screen like this. I figured I really don't have like energy to stream too long today, but I figured a just chatting stream might be good. We haven't done one since I got a new computer, and yeah, why not, right? What to talk about though? Yeah, I mean, we can talk about the drunk driver from last weekend, like last Sunday. Was interesting. So I was outside with my dog, hanging out with my brother, and, you know, just kind of talking. And this car out of nowhere, this Jeep, just it's like going swerving, and then he hit a couple of reflectors, nicked a tree, drove through my yard where I was just standing with my dog, crashed into a parked car, pushed it forward. And at that point, like, my brother and I had run over there with a neighbor, because he almost hit my neighbor, too, who was out with his dog, to just try to get him out of his car. But he backed up, plowed through the newly installed fence of my neighbor up the street, not the same neighbor he almost hit, crashed through a basketball hoop, and then smashed into a tree where we were finally able to get up there, yank him out of his car, before the police arrived like a minute later, because apparently they were chasing this guy from like a supermarket up the road. No one was hurt, thankfully. He tried to fight one of the people that pulled him out of his car, but he was quickly put on the ground, so he wasn't hurt though. We just kind of held him there until the cops arrested his ass. But good God. That's never happened in this neighborhood. Like, we've had issues here and there before. Not bad issues. Like, accidents, trees falling over. We've had wild animals just show up in people's yards before. Never really a drunk driver just crashing through a bunch of shit. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Kids up the street were normally at that basketball hoop, so thankfully they weren't there that day. Same goes for the people hanging out in the neighbor's backyard where he plowed through their fence. You plan on playing Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn? I actually don't know those games. Let me Google that real fast. Oh, Fire Emblem. Maybe one day. It's a GameCube game. Interesting. I think I have heard of it. I never played it before, but I think I've heard of that before. I'm definitely up for more Fire Emblem at some point. I like Fire Emblem. It's a good game. Any games you're excited to play? Dragon's Dogma 2. I've been actually playing, I spent a lot of money on, I keep saying Final Fantasy. I mean, I did spend a lot of money on Final Fantasy 7, but I bought, like, the deluxe edition of 2K24 WWE. I don't watch wrestling anymore, but I was like, oh yeah, I want to play this. Oh, and all these WrestleMania stuff? Absolutely. So I've been playing a crap ton of that at night. Dragon's Dogma I want to play too. We'll probably be streaming that. I don't know if I'm going to do day one because my budget has definitely been a little bit short recently. But I definitely want to get the Dragon Dogmas 2. I could probably submit for a request, right? But I don't like doing that. I really don't. I really should, but I really don't. Yeah, I love Dragon Dogmas 1. It's such a weird game. It's such a weird game. It's a good game, and the combat's fun, exploration's fun, a lot of weird stuff. But it's just a fun game. I like their pawn system too. You haven't been on your channel in a while. Well, welcome back. Hi, how's it going? How deep are you gonna be? I'm actually not that far. I didn't have time to do a batch recording yesterday or today. I only got one video done. So I think there's only one. Yeah, I think tomorrow one. I definitely have to record more tomorrow. But yeah, I think I know Apollo and Rebirth are out of videos right now, so I got to record more tomorrow. Baldur's Gate. I was able to record one yesterday, but unfortunately not today. So not that far into Rebirth. I'm still, my plan is to check out one last intel before continuing the main story tomorrow. Beautiful game. Like, absolutely beautiful. It's, I don't know if it's just because I grew up with, like, Atari and Nintendo and all that, but yes, the visuals on games these days, even like low budget games, it still just kind of takes me by surprise how good things look. You play Grand Blue Fantasy? I have not played that. I heard that was a really good game. Actually, apparently it made some waves. So I might want to check that out at some point. Playing Apollo Justice right now. I've been playing that for a little over a month. I broke my computer for a couple weeks, so we missed a couple weeks there. But yeah, I think we got like 30 episodes of that right now. So I'm on the last case. And then after that's done, the Patreon stuff will go in the play for a little while. A couple more days on the Patreon poll, but I'm gonna leave the credits open for until Apollo's done. Honestly, a lot of votes this time around. We got one that's out in the lead right now, but honestly, I even just messaged someone because someone messaged me about the poll, pretty much mentioning something about the poll game. But yeah, I never, when it comes to like Patreon polls, you don't call a winner until the poll closes, because good God, some of y'all who are on my Patreon like to wait to the very last minute to vote, or change your vote even. So, hey, Conjurement, how's it going? Have you ever played DMC? Oh yeah, Devil May Cry. I played the first three. It's been a long time, so don't ask many lore questions because I won't be able to remember them. I do remember them being fun though. I have them somewhere over there. Physical PlayStation 2 copies. I gotta find a way to add these chat messages together. Right now I have them on two different tabs. Let's see. Let me pull out that, and then I come over here. That didn't work. There we go. There, now I have the chats next to each other, so I don't have to miss any. Almost 3,000. Oh, yeah, that's true. We got a couple hundred, I think, left to go. Yeah, about 480. That's not too bad. Yeah, we honestly, in terms of growth, like during COVID, we grew a lot. Like in terms of subscribers, and then it sort of petered out when people were forced back into the working world. What I wouldn't give for another global pandemic. No, absolutely not. I mean, I didn't mind the solitude, to be quite honest. I don't mind being alone, but yeah, it's one of those things that it definitely was a noticeable spike in subscribers and viewers during that time. Understandably, there's not many things to do when you're quarantined, but yeah, only a couple hundred more till 30,000, and then 70,000 till 100,000. So either I need to focus on more popular games, or it's gonna be a long time before that happens. That'd be nice though, at some point. Oh, news yesterday about freaking Kara Toriyama passing away. That I normally don't really bat too many eyelids, but like eyelids when a celebrity dies, or anyone I don't know for that. Not to sound heartless, but man, when I saw that, my pit in my stomach. That dude has had a hand in so many things that I cherished growing up, that just seeing that was really upsetting. I never even met the man. Like, I would have loved them to meet the guy and then just to thank him for his work. But yeah, unfortunately, that will never happen now. But man, yeah, it came out of nowhere. Really pretty young too. 68 is not really that old in terms of like dying, I guess you can say. How do you like my Star Wars glass that is so worn out you can't even see Yoda anymore? I have the Darth Vader one and a Stormtrooper one somewhere. Probably should just buy new ones or buy plastic ones so they don't break. All right, so that's looking good on Twitch's end still. What about you guys in chat? Any games coming out recently that you're excited for? There's a lot of them coming out. A lot of them have already come out. Diet soda. Oh yeah, no more soda for me. I wish, but no. Are they collectibles? Not anymore. They're not. They might have been collectibles at some point. Yeah, I know diet soda is not much very healthier, but still, it's better than, well, wasted calories. Game releases 2024. I gotta try Helldivers at some point. Apparently that game is pretty fun. Persona 3 Reloaded, that already came up. Yeah, that's still this year. Visions of Mana. Oh shit, is that coming out this year? I'm looking at a list now. I want to play that. I like Mana games. I really need to play. I might stream it at some point. I have not played the third Mana game, Second Densetsu 3, Trials of Mana. Either the remake or the original. So I need to play one of them at some point. I remember trying the fan translation, but it was so bad. Like when I tried it, I just gave up on it. I'm looking forward to Trails Through Daybreak. There's another Trails game coming out. I feel like they're pumping those out pretty fast. I mean, it has been a while since I gave up on 4, but wait, they remastered Dark Forces? Star Wars? Interesting. Blade Trials is never the original. Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure if they changed any of the story for that one, or if they just remade it completely 1-to-1. We got 2 Trails games localized in 2023. Another one mid-24. That's a lot. That is a lot, actually, for a series game. Hey, Razman, how's it going? Let's see. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Dragon's Dogma. Oh, Dragon Dogs was 2. I kind of want to play that Peach game coming out. That looks kind of cool. Let's see, do they have a listing for Visions of Mana? If it's going to come out this year, probably near the 4th quarter? Oh, to be announced? Yeah, okay. Thought I just saw. Oh, I did. I was like, I thought I saw a Chrono Trigger, but no, it's the Chrono Odyssey. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, I want to try Helldivers at some point. Oh, and Elden Ring DLC too. Yeah. A lot of games coming out this year that I'm interested in. Which is nice. Oh, new Saga game too coming out as well. I really need to finish the Saga Frontier remastered game. It's been pretty nice to catch up on all those Falcon games. Oh, the company that made Trails. I know they're ahead in Japan in terms of what they have out for Trails. Wait a minute. Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines 2 is supposed to come out this year? I feel like that was announced so long ago that it's gonna probably be a bad game when it gets released. Not to jinx it or anything like that. It's one of those things where it's like when a game's been in so long development hell that I lose a lot of faith that it's gonna get released and be good. Any notable JRPGs coming out? Visions of Mana, I would imagine, would be notable. The Trail games, Saga games, the game that's coming out. Let me see if it's on this list. I forgot the name of it. I went by it. Saga Emerald Beyond. So that's coming out sometime this year. Potentially. But that should be good if you like Saga games. I do want to try that Pokemon card game on mobile, though. Oh, Falcom. Okay. I was gonna say, I didn't know that. I either forgot or didn't really remember what their name was. Mario vs. Donkey. Oh, right. There's a Mario vs. Donkey Kong coming out, huh? Want to try Star Ocean 2? I recommend it. Good game. You don't really need to play Star Ocean 1 to get into that either. The voice acting is a little hit or miss, but it's still a good game overall. Let's see. Any other games? Lunar Lander Beyond. That could be interesting. Add some power washing to it, and I'm sure it'll be a hit. Hades 2? I should probably finish Hades at some point, right? Because Hades 2 is coming out. Hi, Chronos. Why is the heart thing always blocking that? A fan. Oh, thank you for watching. Found you a P3 Fez playthrough. Well, we might get a Reloaded playthrough at some point in the future. Well, I do plan on doing Reloaded as well at some point, but thank you for watching. I'm glad you liked that playthrough. I like Persona games in general. Some of the earlier ones, like 1 and 2, were kind of way more basic, but still pretty good. Persona 3 is kind of your favorite. It was really good. Like, the Persona playthroughs usually do, like, stand out as being super fun to do, and in terms of viewership, seem to get a lot of people that like them. Any other games coming out that might be fun or interesting to keep an eye on? Cook Serve Delicious Remustard. That is a great name. Oh, that is just a fantastic name. Remustard. Playing Stella Blade? Probably not anytime soon. That game, so the character model looks fantastic, but like the environment seems so not. I don't know if it was the trailer I saw, because it could have been an early trailer, because I remember seeing like the character model being like, that looks, that's a very detailed and well-looking model, right? And then it just shows her flipping through an environment. I'm just like, wow, the environment looks like shit. Like, they spent all their time on the model, which, to be fair, you're going to be looking at the model a lot, right, through a playthrough. One of the comments from, like, Nera Automata, right, is like, yeah, we made sure the models that you're playing as look really good because you're going to be looking at them all the time. But I don't know. Something about the contrast between a well-looked looking like character model and a pretty not good looking environment kind of throws me off a little bit. But I'm sure it'll be fine. The cell model play doesn't really match the game. That's kind of what I'm feeling, right? And if that's what they're going for, that's what they're going for. But I don't know. I feel like if I had to play it for 30 hours, I'd probably be like, man, that just don't understand why you couldn't put a little effort into the environment. I mean, okay, that's very disrespectful. I'm sure they put a lot of effort into the environment. Just seems like priorities, right? Another obviously happy game announced over a year away until Pokemon Presents. Really get here. They're taking a bit more time. Yeah, I mean, they need to figure out performance stuff. I don't know if they just need to talk to like any of the other companies that do open world games on the Switch, but they definitely they I hope they learned from their last couple of Pokemon games. And Legend of Arceus wasn't even that bad in terms of like performance. At least when I played it, there were some hiccups here and there and some buggy frame rates here and there, but nothing compared to like Scarlet and Violet, right? I think there's a demo of Stellar Blade. There might be. I think more companies are getting into making more demos, which is good, right? I know the last demo I played was the Star Ocean one, but sad you didn't get the reference from Persona 3 on Persona 4 playthrough. Oh yeah, I did those. I did them out of order, right? So I wouldn't have. Capcom's currently having a sale on Steam. Yeah, there actually is a few sales going on Steam right now. I might end up getting the Warhammer Rogue Trader one, which is kind of like a it's made from the people that did Pathfinder Wrath of Righteousness, which actually is a game that I really, really like. And apparently it's kind of in the same vein with it. So, yeah, it's tabletop style. So I might pick that up and play that and lose myself in it. But yeah, Capcom has a lot. Honestly, if you haven't played Dragon Dogma and you have a PC, it's $5 on PC right now. It might even be $5 on like PlayStation. But definitely check those out. 100 Heroes is next month. Oh shit! Oh no! I need to play that other. The first. Fuck. That's right. That is next month, isn't it? Right. There's a game before that I want to play. Eiyuden Chronicles 100 Heroes. Right, I skipped over that completely on this list that I was looking at. But yeah, they have another game that I play before it that's supposed to lead into it. There is too many games. Thanks for your Final Fantasy playthroughs. I think 4 might now be my favorite. I'm glad you like 4. 4 was my first walkthrough Let's Play ever. So I there was some mistakes in there, but I'm glad you like it. I had a fun time doing that. 4 is my favorite Final Fantasy game. I might redo it at some point with a 2D one though. Playing Mortal Kombat. Is that Mortal Kombat? Oh, Mario Kart. Jesus. Yeah. I might pre-order Peach Showtime. That game looks really good, to be honest. I'll probably wait for it to be the release just to see more of it. Because it's definitely a style of game where I'm not sure if I would want to jump into right away. Have you ever played Tactics Ogres? Is Ogre Battle the same as Tactic Ogres? I played a Super Nintendo one. I never beat it. It was a long time ago. I played something called Ogre Battles. I don't know if that's Tactics Ogre though. I know what Tactics Ogre is. I don't think I ever really played them though. If it's not Ogre Battle. I know they have a remake out somewhere that I wouldn't mind checking out. Or one of their more popular ones that was remade. Man, that's right. I can't believe I forgot 100 Heroes is coming out next month. Holy crap. Screw it. We're just going to do World of Goo. Good. I'm still waiting for you. We're going to get back to Honkai. I know I keep saying that. I almost did it tonight, but I don't really plan on streaming too late tonight. But at the same time, kind of like super tired. So I don't know if doing that sort of stuff would be good right now. All the video games. Yeah, there is a lot of video games this year. I wasted a couple of dollars pre-ordering the Peach game, but I really liked the demo. I didn't even know there was a demo for it. Or wanted to play Ogre Battle 64. Okay, I don't think I played that one. The remake with voice acting, it's worth playing. I always like it when they add voice acting. I mean, I don't get to do silly voices if they do that, but at the same time, it saves my throat a little bit. Honkai Update is really good. Yeah, I gotta get back to it at some point. I got a lot of points saved up that we can do some rolls on. Hopefully next week. I want to choose a game to stream on Fridays and Saturdays, or a different one on Saturdays. I think Honkai is just going to be on Saturday. As for what's going to be on Fridays, I have no idea. There's so many games that I've already missed that I might just wait till Dragon Dogma comes out, and maybe we can do something like one-off type games on Friday. At least get your free Dr. Ratio. Oh, I should probably log in then. I was thinking about maybe doing GM mode on a Friday night too for 2K24. That could be fun. I haven't played GM mode since it was a PlayStation 2 game. It was the last time I tried GM mode. Yeah. Elden Ring DLC? Oh, that's not for a while though, right? So that's in June. Oh, and June's also Shin Megami 5 Vengeance, right? Wow, there is a fuck ton of games coming out this year. I mean, there's always a fuck ton of games, but games that I might want to play. It's not cool, world. SmackDown 2006? Maybe. It wasn't the first one they did. I think it might have been the second or third one they did was when I kind of stopped playing it. The GM mode anyways. It better not need a million updates if you're trying to play it again. Yeah. Honestly, with the new computer, I loaded up Elden Ring, and that game is extremely beautiful on max graphics. Like straight. Oh, hi Venus. How's it going? I know. How you doing, sweetie? Oh my god, your breath smells awful. What were you? Is that your food? My god. Could just be old lady breath. I feel like PlayStation 1 era games are having a moment right now. There are a lot of remakes coming out from the PlayStation 1 era and PlayStation 2 era, which is about time, I guess. I'm less picky about old school remakes and remasters compared to, like, you know, Last of Us getting another remake. I like Last of Us. I haven't played 2 yet, but like Last of Us was a good game. But I played the remake of that one, and then there was another remake of that one that just came out. I don't know. I feel like games from the PlayStation 4 era don't really need a remake. Should I try the Star Ocean 2 remake on Steam? That's where I played it. Really good. Still waiting for the Legend of Dragoon remake. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the fact that they even ported it to PlayStation 5 with somewhat smoother graphics is really good, but I wouldn't hold my breath for a remake, honestly. It was a popular game, but I don't think that studio that even made it, didn't they just have a bunch of layoffs too? Like the Sony studio? Was that the studio that made Legend? I think that's the studio that made Legend of Dragoon. Let's see. Not Legend of Dragoon. Uh, developed by the Sony Computer Entertainment. Oh no, wait. Developed by Japan Studio. That's what they're called, Japan Studio. Really? That's their name, Japan Studio? Okay. Oh, they went defunct in 2021. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Do you think Atlas is working on Persona 6? I think they have to be at this point. I don't know if they've made any real development on it, but I would be surprised if they haven't had something fleshed out for it. I want a remake of the most underrated RPG I played, Legend of Legaia. That game had a really good battle system. I actually bought it. I have a physical copy, and I was gonna play it on PlayStation 3, but it's one of the few games that's broken on backwards compatibility on PlayStation 3. I still have my PlayStation 2, but I don't really like using it, so it's just old. Looking forward to Persona 3 Reloaded, even if I would rather wanted to see some of the gameplay. Well, like I said, honestly, there's no winner until the poll closes because, good lord, as I was saying at the beginning of the stream, some of y'all on Patreon really like to wait till the last minute to vote. My copy was too hyper focused on Xenoblade Chronicles X to even have any source of expectation. Is that what XCX stands for? Xenoblade Chronicles X? Is there, or is that something else? Hey, Nevada. I think Atlas will do another piece. We'll do another. Oh, I hope they don't do another Persona 5 thing. Don't get me wrong. I like Persona. I love Persona 5. First Persona game I actually played. But there's a lot of spin-offs for it. And I get it. It's their best-selling Persona game, but still. It's been 7.5 years since Persona 5. Fuck. That is awful. Andrew, thank you for the support on the channel. For the membership. I need to get my alerts up. I'm sorry, I don't have alerts right now. But thank you for the channel membership. 7.5 years, huh? Jesus fucking Christ. That's worrying. Heard of Lost Kingdoms 1 and 2? No, actually, I don't think I have. Lost Kingdom. Oh, I've recognized this cover. Yeah, I recognize the cover. I don't think I've... Yeah, the game art doesn't look familiar at all. The cover looks very familiar, actually. Same with Lost Kingdom 2. I definitely have seen these covers before, but I've never played them. Why can't I be a member of any channel? The button just doesn't show up. I don't know. honestly. That could be an account setting. Um, yeah, I don't know, to be quite honest. There's probably like an account setting, like maybe you have to add payment information for them to show up. I don't know. Still can't believe it's 7 years since Persona 5. Yeah, right? That is shocking. You know, a game that I played way back in the day, but what this art style reminds me of on the cover is Summoner 2. I remember really liking Summoner 2, but I didn't finish it. I got stuck somewhere. And Summoner 1 was actually not that great. Hey, Blissfinder. Yeah, Summoner 2 had like a kingdom management system, but I ended up getting stuck. I put it in Summoner 2 and Hogwarts Legacy came up? What? Oh, Summon 2. No, it's ER. Yeah, I really like Summoner 2. I should have that over there somewhere. Give it another shot. Oh, with the channel membership, you can join the Patreon chat. I know it's a weird name, right? But if you have Discord, you can join the chat. Segment's pushing Alice for to put a lot of stuff on PC. That's kind of for the best, obviously. Honestly, I should say. Not always obvious, because some companies are just really against that idea for some reason. Yeah, on YouTube, they have this button on their chat that just takes up part of the chat log. So anytime there's a new comment, it's like there's the comment and then it just gets cut off by a big heart. I don't know why. It's crime over. Unicorn Overlord isn't on PC. Vanillaware doesn't believe in PC gaming. I thought it was on PC. Interesting. Sega is also pushing weird DLC practices. Yeah, they do that. They do that a lot. Actually, a lot of companies do that a lot. It is a shame. The best thing you can do, though, when it comes to weird DLC practices is don't pay them, even if the DLC seems really, really good. Because if they can get away with it, other companies will start doing it. And then they will adopt that in a rush. It's actually shocking how quick that some companies and corporations are to adopt just shitty practices compared to like fixing things that are already broken. Like, are you gonna fix this bug in this game? No, but we're gonna add this DLC that costs $10 and gives you an outfit. Yeah, vote with your money. What's your thoughts on Rebirth? Playing through Remake myself. I'm gonna watch a playthrough. Rebirth has been fun so far. They give you a lot of stuff to do in the open world, like right off the bat. I don't know if it's like that throughout the entire game. Obviously, I'm not there yet, but yeah, no, it's been fun. Combat's relatively the same since from Remake. I do wish AI was a little more customizable when it comes to party members, right? I feel like Remake and Rebirth would have been perfect opportunities for like the Gambit system coming back from 12, right? Like it's there if you want to do it, or you could just do the controls like in 12. And I guess they kind of have some of it with like these autocast materias, but it's it's all right, you know. It's not too bad, but at the same time, like, kind of wish my party members were a little bit more useful. It's kind of the same with Final Fantasy 16 as well, yeah. Where it's like the party members are there, they're doing stuff. They're not super useful, but they're doing stuff. Again, I'm early in the game, so it might change. Have PS5, but I'd rather play it on PC. think that's what that says. Yes. So that plays most of the other Final Fantasy games there. I mean, honestly, on PC, they'll probably mod it to hell and back as soon as it's released. So maybe waiting for it would probably be better. Like, why release Velverum skins on down the line when no one plays Rebirth anymore? I don't know. I too many companies are in the live service mentality these days. And don't get me wrong, there's some, live service games that are actually good games and fun. You got to make your money somehow on a free-to-play game after you spend so much to do it. But I feel like they're missing the point on a lot of those free-to-play games, right? Where you need like a really good like a gameplay style and like intriguing content to draw people in, instead of just being like, here's basic gameplay bullshit loops and a store with a bunch of expensive useless shit. I don't know. Is the card game good? In Rebirth? Yes. From what I played of it, Queen's Blood is pretty good. It's very simple. It's easy right now. I don't know if it gets harder. I'm assuming it will. But yeah, it's pretty fun. I like it. It's straightforward enough to learn, too. Game it was so much fun. I still think the most fun I had with combat is in a game was Xenoblade 2. Yeah, combat in that game was pretty fun. It started slow, though. A lot of people hated that. But it was good at the end of it. The biggest issue is if everyone is doing the live service, the competition makes it difficult to engage with them all. That's also very true. It's kind of like MOBAs all over again, right? There are very successful MOBAs out there. Everyone that comes in afterwards is just entering a flooded market. And so why would people go to the newer game when they already invested so much in the other game, right? Yeah, it really is one of those first come first serves type games, right? Oh yeah, I don't know. Xenoblade 2 bubble popping was very fun. Oh, the what the hell's it called? The super attack, whatever the hell it was called. Why can't I think of the name? Chain attack, there we go. Took a while, but we got there. Seems like a lot of companies want Fortnite success. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the dream of anyone. That's even like a dream of mine, right? It's like you do something for your channel, your company, your game, your work. You want it to be well received and blow up. But that doesn't happen for everything and everyone, right? Like, sometimes it takes either a thing to be so new and so compelling that it just drives people there, or you need to get extremely lucky and release something at the right time for it to blow up, right? So, yeah, it can't happen for everyone. Which is fine. That's just kind of how the world works. But if you're throwing money down the drain thinking you're going to make billions of new, people to come in for your stuff, then you're going to be fucked pretty much. Nah, it's just the way, like, even when I was working in video games, that was still the mentality of things, right? It's just like, oh, we got to do this and that will bring people over from League of Legends for your MOBA. No, it's not. Like, they might try the game out, but honestly, they've already invested all their money on the characters from League of Legends, so why would they stay here? It's hard to get somewhere with pure Let's Play. Yeah, that's true. I've had plans for different style content for a long time, but getting the time to do it and like actually just doing it is hard. I don't, when I say different style content, I don't mean like I would just be doing a new style every day. No, I'll be playing games on this channel for a long time. Just a new type of video here and there is something that I would like to do once in a while, but finding the time to do it is next to impossible. So we'll see. They revive fucking Rock Band with Fortnite. Epic Games is really powerful. Yeah. Well, that's kind of the thing of it too, right? When Epic hit that snowball effect with Fortnite and became one of the largest companies out there, they now have so much money, they can keep the ball rolling for Fortnite for a long time. But we'll see. What would you do new? Oh, I don't want to spoil it. But so there was a couple of challenge videos that I wanted to do in terms of like Kenshi. I was going to do a video. I actually recorded probably about 20 hours of video game footage for Kenshi before my old computer got broken. That was depressing. But it got corrupted, I should say. Some of the footage got corrupted there. But I was going to do like a challenge video for that. I want to do sort of an abridged storytelling type deal JRPG fan reacts to. That's not true, but it's not far off. One of the style videos was pretty much... Okay, I'll just spoil it. I was gonna do like a summarization of a video game. So kind of like a Let's Play, but shortened to just one video. And the first thing was going to be Beyond the Beyond, but I don't know if I'm going to do that just yet. I don't want to go into too many details in case some of you are thieves. I'm going to take that idea, but maybe one day it will come out. Are we finally getting Chronos audiobooks? Shit, maybe. Okay, so you know it's a joke, but actually, so a long time ago, like when I first started doing this, I actually talked to someone who actually came in and we were talking about something like that. It was going to be called The Chronicles of Chronos, where I read these books. This was years ago. And I don't think it's going to happen, but she was like, why don't you just like sit in a chair and read a book like next to a fireplace? I was like, fuck. We might have been drinking. We might have been drinking at the time when I was younger. I'm like, shit, where am I going to get a fireplace? And, yeah, we already came up with the names, Chronicles of Chronos. But I don't think that's going to happen. Let's see. I missed some comments here. Just don't become a political commentator. Oh no, I don't even like talking about that shit in real life. My political commentary is like, yeah, everyone sucks. Just don't be an asshole to each other. That's my political commentary. So you're waiting for port, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That's probably going to be a year off. Hey Nam Basim, how's it going? Probably just butchered your name. You've been around for a while, but I probably just butchered your name anyways. That sounds cozy. Honestly, it was such a good idea that the fact that I didn't like have a camera or a place to actually do it is disappointing, but it's one of those things that it's a good idea on paper. Don't know how good it would be in execution. History of a particular series? Not really a history of. It's more of it more would be a comedic summary of the game's story than anything else. History of JRPGs as told by Chronos. That would be kind of probably fun to do, like a retrospect. Just turn the green screen. I probably could, right? I need to get a bigger green screen or a bigger area to do it. Glasses prescriptions. um, I should probably just clean up my stuff too. That would work well. Honestly, I still have. See if this makes too much. Really, still got this thing just sitting on my couch. These guys. Got to figure out a place to put them. I do like the new design for Mithra they added for Smash. I know, people are upset about censorship, and yeah, I get it. But I really like her design. Like, better than the original for this. Maybe it's the leggings. Chronicles of Chronos, I'm sold. I mean, like I said, it would probably be really good if I could get everything working. I doubt the PC port for Rebirth will take as long. Uh, oh, the contract expires. The exclusivity contract expires in 3 months. I did not know that. Interesting. I actually thought it was going to be a year. It's censorship, but very tasteful. It's very well done. Like, I kind of wish that was her default appearance in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. But it is what it is. Censored Mithra looks better. I agree, actually. 100%. I can honestly imagine you starting a VTuber. If I had the money, like if I won the lottery tomorrow, my God, I've said this many times, but I would get the most 3D realistic model there is in the most, if you know what I mean when I say 3D realistic 3D, how horrifying that is. Oh, I would love to do it. It'd be amazing. I don't have the Pyramithra ones, but the Noah and Mio ones. I have Noah and Mio, I think, over there as well. I think. I bought those. Did I buy those? I think I bought those. I think I was going to buy them. Maybe I didn't. Cronus reads 50 Shades of Grey. Maybe. Still haven't gotten Final Fantasy 16 on PC, probably because Square's waiting for the release with the DLC. Oh yeah, they're probably gonna try to do like a Royale version. Oh, you know what? They did that with Remake too, didn't they? They waited until Intergrade or Intermission was out. I have Shulk, I know that much. They released in late June. Did I get that? I don't know if I got it. I think I was going to. Atlas is making their own mobile gacha with Persona 5. Oof. Cronus reads every Final Fantasy and Trails game. That would probably take just as long as a normal audiobook. Actually, probably longer. I don't really mind fan service, but yeah, Myth looks better with black tights. Yeah, no, I don't mind. Honestly, I've been playing games. I've in anime for all my life, right? So trust me, I'm desensitized to the most fan service. I grew up with. I grew up in a time where fan service was just a thing, right? So I don't know. I don't really care too much. As long as it's not super weird, if you catch my meaning, I don't mind it. When it gets super weird, I might make a comment like, well, that's fucking weird. But yeah, I don't really care about fan service too much. I don't look forward to it either. So I don't even want to call it fan service, right? It's like one of those things where it's like, oh, it's there. I don't care. Like, maybe if I was a teenager, I might still give a shit. To be honest, even back when I was a teenager, I think it would just be like, oh, nice, boobs. Moving on. That's about it. You do an iceberg like video for JRPGs. Yeah, Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different types of content I wouldn't mind trying, right? Just finding the time. I love how Atlas just spoiled the ending of P3 in their Answer remake. Oh, did they? I didn't watch the trailer for it myself. Oh, they really? Well, hopefully people that already play the game knew what was coming. Question here, what do you think of the PC handheld like Steam Deck or the ROG Ally? I haven't tried any of them. I might get a Steam Deck at some point. Because... Oh, as a gaming laptop replacement? If you're just using it for gaming, I'm pretty sure like a Steam Deck would be fine. Not every game on it is compatible. I don't know about ROG Ally, but I know like on Steam they have a list of games that are compatible with it. So maybe if you have ideas of what games you usually play, check and make sure it's gonna be okay. But if you're just gonna use your laptop for gaming, a Steam Deck or a ROG Ally probably would be fine. Can we get a defense of Final Fantasy VIII vid? That game does get a lot of hate. and unwarranted, kind of. But, like, the draw system kind of sucks, but everything else about it's kind of fine. Hey, Chronos, hope you've been well. I hope you've been good as well. I'm doing all right. I can hear Casey barking up a storm upstairs. Steam is okay. Didn't end up playing as much as I thought. Steam Deck. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Casey is barking up a storm, so I might have to call it a day, I think. How long have I been streaming? A little over an hour. Okay, you know, maybe we'll call it a night here. Schedule doesn't know they might be able to miss it, but kind of, yeah. Oh, for the trailer. Yeah. I don't know. That's weird that they would just put the ending. I mean, I guess the DLC takes place after, like the answer takes place after P3, so how else would you market it? Put a warning at the beginning of it, maybe? But all right, anyways, I'm going to call it a night here. The simulcast stream is working again, so that means next time I stream will be live on Twitch and YouTube again. Thankfully, it took forever for me to figure out it was the encoder problem. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for the membership that is already scrolled up. Andrew, thank you for the membership on the channel. I will see you all next time I stream or on one of the YouTube videos. I hope you all have a great night and the rest of your weekend. Bye.